it's Sequoia here. I'm recording this video today to talk about Microsoft OneNote. I am completely obsessed with this app. It keeps me organized and it gives me peace of mind, and I want it to do the same for you, so let's get started.
Okay, so for the remainder of this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my screen, basically just showing you how I use OneNote and the features about it that I love and which helps keep me organized and gain peace of mind. So when you download OneNote, it'll come with this initial opening welcome page, and OneNote is basically what it says right here, your very own digital notebook. So OneNote, it'll come with plenty of notebooks, so you press the plus right here. This is how you'll create a notebook. Here you see the user, new, recent, open. It gives you all these different color options to choose from. You name your notebook and where to save it at. Here are your sections. These are the different sections, just as if you had sections in a regular notebook that you name them however you choose. And then here's a section where you add more pages. As you go down, it'll kind of explain to you briefly how to use OneNote, give you examples of people who use it like really, really well and what all you can do with it. And OneNote is always with you, so I just want to let you guys know that OneNote is a free app and you can download it on your computer, your tablet, and your phone. So I have it on my MacBook, I have it on my iPad, and on my iPhone. So let's get started. I already created this little sample section to kind of show you guys how I use it. So starting with, naming your page. Well, first starting with a section. If you were to add a section, you'd click the add button, new section, you'd name it new section for video or whatever, hit enter, and there you go, and then you can name your new page. Hit enter again, and then you can start typing, and you see it creates a little box for you to type in. This box, you can move it around wherever. So that's what that front page means when Microsoft OneNote says you can type wherever. Okay, but I'm going to delete that and go back to this section that I already created. So you name your page. So then let's say you want to add another page. You click add page and it'll be added down the list. So right here I just wanted to show you guys how I did this with the headings. OneNote already comes with headings already created for you, but sometimes I like to change mine. I don't like the blue color that it comes with, and I like to color coordinate things specific to what I'm doing. If you can't tell already, that's one thing I love about OneNote, is that I can color coordinate everything. It gives me access to highlight and color my fonts in the ways I want to. I can color my sections, I can color my notebooks, and that's really the best and biggest way I stay organized. So if I wanted to recreate the heading I have to the left, I click heading, and then I'll select the color that I want to choose. So if I want the color to be this red color, I'll just type, heading 1, and then it'll go ahead and start typing in your paragraph form. Or if I want heading 2, okay, I'll just type heading 2, and you see it comes as this blue color already. I can also change it like this. And then for my paragraph, if I want to change that too, highlight it, change it to whatever colors I want to. It's pretty basic and straightforward, like any other software where you're writing and typing things. And again, you can move the boxes around once you create new ones, which will help when you decide if you need to change or add things, or however you might be using OneNote when you're typing. So of course you have your options for headings, which makes things easier. You don't have to worry about going back and changing the size of things unless you really want to. You have your options for bullets up here, your number option, your indenting, clear formatting. You can align just like you normally would. Here's your option for text colors, and you can also click more colors, so you're not just limited to the ones that they provide you with. You can actually customize it, and you can save your colors down here. So even if that's the color you don't see, you can use this eyedropper tool, and well, you can't see it right now, but you can use the eyedropper tool and select the color specifically that you want to use and drop it in right there. Oh, there it goes right there, but I don't need it now. Okay, so you got your sub and superscripts. You can change your font sizes, of course. Microsoft OneNote comes with Microsoft fonts already, so Office compatible fonts, as well as all the fonts that you have on your computer, which I think is really cool. So I can add all the fonts that I want to. And as you see, I just gave you some examples. So if I wanted to do this again, I just type number 1 heading, highlight. Oh, no, that was actual color, excuse me. I don't remember what color I used, so I'm just going to pick this blue for now. Add my bullets, and of course, you know, you've got these options as well. And then if I wanted it to be numbers, then I've got my numbers too, and so on. So it's pretty straightforward, like any other writing tool that you would use. But some programs don't come with that, like your basic notes software, like on the iPhone or your MacBook, and it doesn't really give you all those options to underline and give you strike throughs and bold and things like that. So I created a sample page. It just has a bunch of stuff on here. A lot of my pages on OneNote look like this because I will create like lots of different things to use on the same page if they're specific to one thing. So like I might have a to-do list for the avenue and I might have a personal to-do list. Let's say these are all my February, let's say important for February. And so, okay, these are the things that's important for me to do for February. These are the things that's important for me to do for personal. So if you're wondering how I got these check boxes here, I'll show you right now. So I'll recreate one of the to-do lists. So I'll click to add a new box. So you can see if I hover over, these are the sizes of the boxes. So I'll hover to create a new box and I'm going to call it the Avenue. I'm going to highlight this in yellow because the Avenue's colors are yellow. And like I said, I'm color specific when it comes to organizing. It just really helps me. And OneNote already knows that my favorite option is the to-do button, so it's already big right here for quick and fast access. But you also have this whole entire tab of tags, and you've got to-do lists, questions, you know, phone numbers, books to read, remember for blogs, and an email. Like you've got all important, you've got all types of stuff to do that, and they're all right here, so you can access them quickly, and you can put notes beside them instead of like typing out a whole lot of information when you could just star them with these specific little tags. So my favorite one out of them all is the to-do list because it does give you the option to check and uncheck as you go. I haven't come across any other software that lets you do that. So let's see, create OneNote video. Edit OneNote video and write blog post. Okay, and then, you know, as these things are going on, I will just check them off. And it's that simple, and I really, really love it. It's my favorite feature. Also, if necessary, if you needed to make it smaller, you could do that too with your text boxes. I also added in like a little table in here that I created and some just a random list just so you can see how I use the tags up here. And if you hover over, you see it says idea, remember for blog, important. So, you know, just a quick hover and you can remember exactly what it is in case you forget what an icon represents. So what I did was I added this heading, and I believe it was heading 2. And I just said great blog post ideas. I highlighted it, I changed the highlight color here, and I changed the text option to white if I highlight it first. And then I just put the things down here. So let me move this box down because it's up too high. Okay, so, you know, I knew this was important, so idea, OneNote. I'm not going to type everything out right now since it's already right there. Getting started. So that's remember for blog, getting started. And then something that's important is to go back and edit. So pretty simple. Like I said, you can move them around. Something else that I really love about OneNote is you can move an entire page somewhere else. You can also copy that page so you can stay here and move to another section or notebook. So if you hit move here, you can see all your notebooks and every section in that notebook. You know, you can move it to any of those, which saves a whole lot of time and again keeps me organized and keeps me sane. And lastly is a table. So I'm going to show you how I create a table. So this is just an example table. So I'm going to type again. I'm going to add my heading, example table. I'm going to change the color of it to yellow. Then I'm going to just hit enter and I'm going to start my table. So the shortcut I use is tab. So I'm going to start writing table and then hit tab. That starts my table. So example 1, tab. Example 2, tab, and so on. And then you hit enter and you got it. So I'm not going to complete it because, you know, you get the point. So I'll just select this little button to the side to highlight the whole row, come to shading. I'll select this nice purple. I'll highlight these two, select my shading. I want it to be gray. There, I have a table. Same goes for here. And also this little section right here, if you ever want the date, something that I love about OneNote is that it already dates things for you. And also OneNote saves and syncs everything for you automatically, which is super awesome. And so you don't have to worry about ever saving anything. So if I close out of this right now, there will be no problems. Like I can get it right back. No worries. So never do you have to worry about your information getting lost with OneNote because it saves and syncs automatically. So if I go and open my iPad or my iPhone right now, all of this stuff is right here with the adjusted changes. And if you wanted to share your notebook with anyone, you would just click this plus button right here, get a sharing link or email the page, and either way it'll send whoever you want to share this with a link. They'll click on it and you both have access to the notebook, and it syncs in real time, so you'll see updates as it happens. But back to what I was saying, if I want to do this right here, I've got this option to insert date and time or insert date, and I only changed it red because I highlighted it and I chose to change it to red. So just, you know, explore around on OneNote. It's a really, really great app. I love it. It's free. It can get it on all of your devices. They'll all sync. So no matter if you're out to eat or at the movies and you have an idea or you need to jot something down that you need to fix later, OneNote is the best thing for you. And I love it. So I will probably make another video with more ways that I use OneNote to get more specific. I just wanted to cover this information really quickly. So thank you for watching.